Alright, hi everybody, it's Manga Miyn 2. We're having a discussion about polygamy.
Yes. Custody of children. You can't have the legal system navigate that 4 different ways. And what happens? What do you mean? It will create all sorts of complications. How the hell do you decide custody of a child between 4 people?
Who's the child's biological parents?
No, you can't do that either. Because if you marry someone and you have a child, that child is now a part of, like, let's say you have a married couple and they adopt a child. Both parents are the legal guardians of that child. Yeah. That's how it works. If you have 4 people who adopt a child, how could you have custody? 4 people have custody of 1 child. How could you possibly? Well, because that's easier to navigate.
Could you do like a
you can't navigate 4 people.
Why not?
Why not?
What I'm saying is
the problem is it's not practical. That's the problem.
why can't you have a 4-person relationship?
You can have a 4-person relationship. That's not a 4-person marriage.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Why do you keep asking that question?
What I'm saying
As
is,
if I'm not answering.
I guess from his standpoint, he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, practical, impractical, just do it anyway.
No.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
You can't do that. Because the states have the ability to regulate marriage.
Okay.
And the standard of judicial, well, okay, all right. So,
Gay marriage is a little bit too complicated.
No.
What I'm saying is some people might say that.
No. But they couldn't because they. Okay. All right. So in our country, we have what's called judicial review. That means the judicial branch has the ability, really has the obligation to review all legislation.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
There are different types of judicial review. When you're talking about equal protection claims, which is the type of claim you're bringing up, which refers to due process protection and equal protection, which is part of the 4th and the 14th Amendment, there are 3 standards of judicial review. The first standard is the lowest standard. That's rational basis. That means that in order for the government to have that law, they have to have a legitimate interest that's rationally that legitimate state interest. It's very, very easy to get past that. The second standard,
we gotta do it once every time.
The third standard is strict scrutiny.
Trayvon's voice, he's announcing that. Everyone, please thank Queer the closing
I very seriously doubt that if you wanted to make a due process or equal protection claim for polygamous marriage, that it would pass, that it would not pass rational basis.
Okay, my point I'm trying to make is this. Being that nothing more wrong with polygamous relationship.
I don't give a fuck about morality. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. The courts are not there to decide what's moral. The courts are there to decide what is in accordance with the Constitution and what's not. Now, based on the standard of rational basis review, I very seriously doubt that somebody who wanted to claim that they have a right to polygamous marriage.
What I'm saying is, being that there's nothing really wrong with it in and of itself, people should make, what am I trying to say?
A system where polygamy can be
Exactly.
Google Plus app not required. All you need is minutes.
They should.
I'm trying to translate.
Are you making a legal argument or law?
I'm making a moral argument. There's one thing, which, like you said, but legal supersedes that. But what I'm trying to say is, being that there's nothing wrong with that, and they should.
Okay, all right. I understand that. Now answer my question. Are you making a legal argument or
a moral? But what I'm saying is, being that it's more, it's nothing more than about that. They should make. I keep losing. For some reason, the word loses right now. They should make
Way overcomplicated. It's basically saying, based on the fact that it's not morally wrong, why are the courts set up the way they are to prevent it from happening?
No, I'm saying that the government should make
because of rational basis review. Rational basis review says that if a government wants to have a law that's based on due process and equal protection, like if you want to create certain classes of people, there are 3 standards that the government needs to overcome. The lowest standard is rational basis. The courts will almost certainly apply legitimate government interest. That's nothing. That's a piece of cake to get through. I mean, which is why gay marriage is being laughed out. Gay marriage bans are being laughed out. I mean, because the standard is so low, and yet the state can't meet it. They can't meet that standard. But polygamists are not. Okay, so when you create a law that creates a class of people, so let's take interracial marriage bans. They discriminated based on race. So they separated people into certain classes that were based on race. So if you wanted to, so when the state outlaws polygamy, they've created two classes of people. They've created polygamists, they've created non-polygamists. Now, the standard that the government,
And yet you still get a lot of tax bias.
when you create certain classes of people based on the law, whether or not it's okay for the government to create those classes of people is subject to particular standards of review. Like I said, those standards are a rational basis of review, or it's intermediate review, or it's stressful. Polygamists are not, as far as I know, they're not a suspect class.
All right, we'll talk about this later.
And having a quasi-suspect or either out people who are against polygamy, I mean, I don't think it would matter.
Right.
I don't think there's really an attorney general in any of the 50 states that would argue for
Listen, guys,
polygamy.
this is not really important right now. What's really important is we get this milk bone toast. And we all look at that damn cube.
Let's roll the fuck out.
And finally, King decided to show up.
All right, I'll see you guys later. We're gonna get our milk condensed toast. It's
Milk bone toast.
milk bone toast. It is the shit. End of story. I'll see you guys later.
This is my whole high school.
You said you.
And that's where high school was.
You said you wanted to look at that.